scoot in here. Coach Mike, I'll let you take it away.
Well, Coach, good win anytime we whip Sacred Heart, but the girls were pretty dominant tonight. Liked the pressure on the defensive end. But second half came out had a little half-court trap. I thought the girls looked pretty good tonight, shot the ball well, and played good defense.
Yeah, with having 2 full weeks where we didn't have games on Tuesday nights and then playing on Friday, we've had a lot of practice time, and we looked at this as an opportunity over these 2 weeks to, really get the girls into that shape that we need them to be here coming down the home stretch, and we've worked them pretty hard, and I think they're just really looking forward to getting out and playing a game, and when you really haven't got to play that much basketball over the last 2 weeks.
Scott had a stat that he brought up. I thought mentioned the rebounds in the second half, and even in the first half, I thought we rebounded the ball quite well here tonight.
Yeah, we did, and for tonight, we've kind of decided that we kind of want to start setting kind of individual goals for each game, and we don't normally do that, but I think this bunch kind of rallies around, if we give them, a certain number or something we're aiming for, that it kind of brings out the best in them, and Coach Darrow's, one of his goals was to limit the number of offensive rebounds, and I know that that's, we talked about that's one of those goals that we met tonight.
One of the things that I noticed in the first half, I believe at one point, I loved what I saw. We saw a little bit different look on the floor. We had a lot of length on the floor. I call it length. You can look at it height, but we had at one point, you had Adeline Law, Shea Allison, Kennedy Allison all on the floor at the same time. And I was very impressed, even though we didn't see a ton of scoring production out of those three at that point. I loved what the look looked like of having that length on the floor. They worked well together, the three of them. It's a lot different look than what we've seen in the past. Maybe it's been there, I just haven't noticed it until tonight, but I was very impressed with that.
We compared to previous years, that's one thing this bunch does have. We do have a lot more height, and we are long. We got guards that are long. Kennedy, played some post earlier in her high school career, and we play her on the wing now, and Jadra plays basically, kind of the same position. She plays inside and out. She's got a lot of length. And Nicole, even, you didn't say her name, but even for a kind of a guard, she has long arms, and our kids just cause a lot of problems for people with their length on defense.
Yeah, we forced a total of 17 turnovers in the first half. Granted, we had a running clock in the fourth quarter, and they only had 7 turnovers. But the other positive I felt like quarters 2, 3, and 4, we had maybe a combined total of about I'm going to say 5 turnovers in those 3 quarters. We did a much better job in the second, third, and fourth quarter as far as us handling the ball.
Yeah. That was one of the goals I set offensively for us, was to, we wanted less than 10 turnovers. I don't think we probably achieved that.
I had 11.
But we came out and we had 2 early turnovers that were on 2-on-1 situations where we just didn't convert. Ball slipped out of our hands once, and we just basically handed to them the other time, where we need to convert on a fast break. But when you get down this time of year, late February and March, you got to take care of the ball, and every possession is an important possession.
Well, it was a quick start. Lindsay Shoup just happened to be on the other end of the pass. Your unselfish play, your other 4 players on the floor at the time, and Shoup has the open look. Lindsay took advantage of the great passes that came her way, and the layups as transition game was working, and the layups were going in. Big first half for Lindsay.
Yeah, one thing that we worked on over these 2 weeks is just getting Lindsay a little bit more under control and kind of slowed down. I think coming out of the break, she was pressing a little bit too much, playing sped up, and we've kind of got her slowed down, and she's really playing some good basketball, shooting the ball well. Obviously, like you said, the other kids have set her up on some really nice passes, and we've played some pretty unselfish ball.
Well, you mentioned unselfishness. Also, in the second half, we had a couple of times in the second half that I was amazed at the great passes that the girls had, and very unselfish with some nice passes, some extra looks, and they easily could have taken the harder shot, but they saw the open person, 1, 2, maybe 3 passes, boom.
Yeah, and the use of a bounce pass, that's one thing we've really stressed over the 2 weeks is using more bounce passes. And in fast break situations. It seems like early in the year we kind of airmailed some passes into the bleachers and get kids in a better position to score when they can catch those.
Well, Coach, congrats on a nice victory tonight. That was a nice job of the Lady Lions. And also you might tell Coach Darrow, nice quick hands on the bench down there at one time.
What's that?
Nice quick hands by Coach Darrow on the bench at one time. Just had to get that in.
Okay.
So, congrats, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
So the Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back as we get set for the boys' game. The Lions hosting the Sacred Heart Knights here on February 6th. The Knights come in, I'm thinking either 4th or 5th ranked in Class 2A. They're undefeated, 15-0. There's no undefeated teams in Class 3A, but there's 3 or 4 of them here in Class 2A. I said the Knights are 15-0 on the season. There's like the 4th or 5th ranked team in the state in 2A. There's several teams that are undefeated in Class 2A, but there are none in Class 3A. Everybody has at least one loss in Class 3A. This is the 96th game in the series between the two squads. Sacred Heart leads it by a whopping margin of 71-24, and they've won the last 7 games in a row over the Lions. Back in December, they beat us by 7, 46-39. Actually, their last 2 games, they beat us by 7. Been fairly close games. Ones I wish they could have pulled out. Knights are a very good basketball team.
Yeah. Must be having some issues with the clock, the only thing I can think of. We
been
stuck on 3 minutes for a while, so we're going to trying to get that worked out. But it's, I'll tell you, Sacred Heart is a very solid basketball team, and they go very deep. It's we've seen how well Beloit plays. They beat Beloit in Beloit, if I remember right.
Yes, they did, in overtime by 4, I think.
You know, it is definitely a good basketball team. It's going to take an outstanding performance by the Lions tonight, one they're capable of, and would be nice to see them knock off a undefeated ranked team in Class 2A.
Yeah, the real scary thing about that Beloit win was they did it without Too Good.
Yeah.
He was out with a concussion from the championship game of the winter tournament they were in against Solomon. Missed a couple games in a row, and they did it just with Skidmore underneath. And we saw how well Beloit battles underneath when they play here. So got to hand it to the Knights for coming out with that 4-point win in overtime up there.
Well, they had it stopped on 3 minutes for some reason, not sure, but it's going right now. As the 2 ADs are talking about something, so it must be something they're missing or something, but anyway.
The Knights, like I said, are 15-0. They are number 1 in the league with no losses. Minneapolis is 9-4, 3 wins and 3 losses in the league. Knights are averaging 64 points. Minneapolis is averaging 48. The Knights give up an average of 44. Minneapolis gives up an average of 40. So we do hope that the boys come out tonight for a game. One of the big differences I think we'll hopefully see tonight compared to that game in December is the guys are still getting used, quite honestly, to playing under Coach Hutchins' style. I think there was more thinking going on than actual playing in those early games, and hopefully we've seen that change around here in this semester, January and early February. We'll see if that can continue tonight and come into a real good game against Sacred Heart.
Well, the Knights will definitely have the advantage on the boards here tonight, as we're going to be outmanned in height. They've got 6'5", 6'4", and Kelly's going to have to step up big here tonight and rebound. Rothenberger's going to have to block out. We can do it. It would be nice That's why they play high school basketball games. You got to play them. You got a chance to beat a team like this. This is an opportune time to do it.
I don't know who they just named the wrong name off, so.
Number 11.
Josh Macy. I don't know if number 11 is Stratton Brown, a sophomore.
Pretty young.
Brooks Brown for the Knights. For Minneapolis. Number 4, Gavin Rothenberger. For Sacred Heart. A junior, number 23, Lucas Comfort. And you know what's scary about this Knight team? They don't have a lot of seniors. Nope. For Minneapolis, number 5, a junior, Brandon Wolf. For the Knights, number 35, Jared Toogood, 6'5" junior. And for Minneapolis, number 24, a senior, Gage Mortimer. And for Sacred Heart, number 55, 6'4" junior, Jack Skidmore. And for Minneapolis, number 33, a senior, John Kelly.
Skidmore very athletic for his size. Looks like they're all going to be active down low. We'll have to box out. It's just imperative that we get the position on the defensive glass.
We were 9 of 9, Mike, last Friday at Russell in free throws. We're going to have to
hear that, Mike?
Hit those again.
What was that, Dale?
Team-wise, we were 9 of 9 on free throws last Friday. We're going to
follow my
need to be
tracks.
A good percentage again tonight.
You're absolutely right. Well, what do we got here, Dale? I'm going to have to fill this out.
Go right ahead.
So we're about ready to go here. Minneapolis in their home white and the Knights in blue. And it's 5'10" Gavin Rothenberger will go up against number 35, 6'5" junior Jared Toogood. Tip is up, and I'll be darned, Toogood won the tip. And the Knights started out. They get it over to the top of the key to Skidmore. Skidmore swing pass backward to Brown. Brown with the ball on the outside. He gets it back to the top, gets it in the hands of Brooks Brown. And Brooks Brown back over to Comfort down low and it's blocked by Gavin Rothenberger. He takes it right into Jack Skidmore with the block. Back the other direction goes Josh Macy and the Lions. Macy with the ball on the left side goes down low to Kelly. Kelly in the paint, spin, and it's partially blocked. And it'll be picked up by Kelly and out of bounds off of Comfort. It will stay with Minneapolis. Great job by John Kelly with the hustle right there.
Payback. Each first shot is blocked by the other opponent. Pretty good defense so far.
Macy with the ball for the Lions at the top of the key. Swing bits it backward here to Mortimer. Mortimer.
Push off by Mortimer.
Stepped on his toe. He didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Terrible call.
Yeah, that was not a good call. He had his foot on that, and he gets the shove off. It's good acting by Comfort. The Knights had the ball the other direction. Comfort with the ball. He'll drive, kicks it back out here to the younger Brown as they move the ball around. And he's going to walk with it right there. Turnover back the other direction. Scoreless here early in the first quarter. Minneapolis will get it in as we come back the other direction into the hands of Macy. Macy's picked up at the top. They get it over to Mortimer, back to Rothenberger, back to Wolf. Wolf will drive, gets it over, swing pass down low to Kelly, back out to Macy. He'll take the open three, up and good. Nice job, Josh Macy, as he hits the open three. Back the other direction comes the Knights. Comfort with the ball, picks up his dribble, gets it back over to Brooks Brown. Brooks Brown back over to the younger Stratton Brown. And he picks up his dribble, looks down low, gets it into the hands of Toogood in the lane, up and good.
Talk about an elbow.
There was an elbow right there,
elbow in the mouth. We will have to hit the outside shot. Sacred Heart in a zone.
Ball comes down low, picked up the rebound by Skidmore. Skidmore back to Brown the other direction. He'll take the three off the mark and rebounded by the Knights down low. Too good with the rebound, and then he's fouled by Gavin Rothenberg.
Don't know that I like that referee already again.
Well, there's definitely some elbows swinging down there, and they haven't called it. Brown with the three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Macy. Macy with the rebound, comes back the other direction. Lions with the 1-point lead, 3-2. Down low. No way.
Mortimer, foul number 2.
On Rothenberger. They called Rothenberger with the push-off, and wow. David Johns and Lane Nichols checking the ball game. But, that's two interesting player-controlled offensive fouls for the Lions.
Minneapolis playing man-to-man against Sacred Heart. We don't match up well, but we do play better defense, I believe.
3 seconds in the lane by Too Good, and it'll be a turnover back the other direction.
Makeup call.
3 fouls on the Lions. Big Zippo on the Knights.
Macy with the basketball as he will cross the timeline. Gets it backward to David Johns. Johns back to Nichols. Nichols on the left-hand side. They look down low, and he has it taken away. And the Knights come back the other direction with the ball is Brown. Brown backward to the younger Brown, down low, and there's going to be a
Macy called the foul.
Goodness.
Macy whistled with the foul.
Call that down at the other end, ref. Sorry about that. Am I complaining? Timeout, 30-second timeout called for by Sacred Heart's coach. And we'll keep it here. So far, the ref's trying to get a hold of the game. We call them fairly close. One way.
14th foul on the Lions.
3-2 Lions have the early lead, but interesting early calls right here.
And one thing that's been proven in the past, you can't get down to the Knights in fouls because they'll just
they hit the free throws. They hit the free throws down the line. 3-2 Lions with the lead. The Knights have the basketball here. 5:16 left to go in the first quarter. The inbounds for the Knights is Too Good for Sacred Heart. He gets it in to Skidmore, back to Comfort. Comfort, Minneapolis drops back into a zone. Comfort with the basketball. Comfort gets it over to Brown. Brown on the left-hand side. Now he dribbles around to the top of the key, gets it back to the other Brown, back to Comfort. Motion offense for the Knights. Brown from the free throw line, up and no good. Rebounded by Mortimer. Mortimer comes down with it. Back the other direction he goes. Picks up his dribble, gets it back over to Nichols. Nichols back to Macy. Macy to set this up. 3-2 Lions to the lead. Macy with the basketball. They will pick him up on a back to the direction goes David Johns. Down low to Mortimer in the paint. And he has it stripped away, and good defense by the Knights. And Kelly tries to get it back. It'll be tipped off of him. It'll be Sacred Heart basketball. Back the other direction it goes. Ball goes backward on the left-hand side, back to Brown. Brown will drive, picks up his dribble, gets it down low to Too Good in the lane. Shot is up and good. Nice defense by Kelly, but Too Good with a little too much in the lane as he gets the ball, and the Knights take the lead 4-3. Just a little baby hook by Too Good down low.
Sacred Heart mixing up their defenses. Minneapolis is going to have to adjust. We throw it away. Yeah, almost a turnover.
John Kelly working hard down there. We turn the ball over, but luckily they turn it right back to us.
Off of Skidmore's foot.
Gets it into Kelly in the paint, up and good. Nice job by Kelly to get positioned down low as he gets the Bucket down low.
I think he
And
walked.
nice job.
Traveling is the call on Skidmore.
And the Knights are going to get a couple new players in as they get in number 4, Reardon, and number 33, Caleb Jordan. Jordan a freshman and Reardon a sophomore. Ball comes back in the hands of Macy. Macy back to Wolf. Wolf picks up his dribble, gets it over to David Johns on the left side. Left swing pass backward to Macy. Macy in the paint, shot is up, and it's good. Count it. Nice job, Josh Macy. Great job of the Lions as they work the ball around, and they get the bucket to fall. First foul on the Knights. First on Reardon. Macy at the line for the and one. Up, and it is good. 8-4, Lions with the early lead. 3:25 left in the first. Back the other direction, it goes to Comfort. Comfort back into the hands of Jordan. Jordan back over here to Reardon. Back to Jordan is the nice movement left to right. They get it down low into the hands, and it's stolen away by the little guy, Brandon Wolf, as he gets the steal back to Macy. Good hands by Wolf. Swing pass backward to David Johns. Johns down low to Kelly. They take it right into the paint. Kelly gets it into Mortimer, and he's going to be fouled. Nice job by Minneapolis. Good ball movement down low, Mike, as they move the ball around.
Mortimer are very active down there. Handed the ball off a little close on the pass, but it worked. Mort will get a 2-shot foul here. First foul on Skidmore.
Shot is up, and it is front rim by Mortimer. Checking in for the Knights is number 35, Jared Toogood, as he checks in for Skidmore. Second shot coming by Mortimer. Shot is up, and it is no good, and rebounded by Toogood, and we've already lost our streak of perfect free throws the other night. Down low is Toogood, shot in the lane, no good, rebounded by Kelly, back in the hands of Macy. Macy comes back the other direction on the left-hand side. Macy back to Wolf. Wolf back to Macy. Back to David Johns, down low to Kelly. Kelly in the paint, shot is up, and it is no good. And it's rebounded by Jordan, and then stolen away.
Hope it's on Wolf, not Mortimer.
I think it's on Mortimer, but he looked like he had all ball to me.
Man, nice hustle by Mortimer.
Oh, I was thinking Mortimer already had one.
Yeah, he does.
I've got him with two.
That's just they put it on the board. Knights had the basketball. Lions with the lead 8-4. Knights with the ball as they bring it down to set it up into the hands of Brooks Brown. Brooks Brown back to Jordan. Jordan gets it back over to Toogood. Toogood looks for a cutter. Gets it back over here to Reardon. Reardon back in the hands of Comfort. Comfort down low. Back to Jordan. Back to Comfort. Back to Brown. That's ball movement down low. Shot is up and good by Toogood in the paint. 8-6. Ball back, come back the other direction. Macy with the three, up and good. Nice job by Josh Macy as he hits a big three right there. Knights with the basketball, but Minneapolis with the lead.
John Kelly is going to get called for foul over the back.
Kelly's going to be whistled with his, I believe, first foul. And the Knights get back in the ball game. Skidmore as well as the younger Brown, Stratton.
Sixth team foul, 2 for the Knights.
Ball goes into Brown. Brown with the basketball. Back to Jordan, back to Brown. Three-point shot up and good by Jordan as they got left just alone enough. And he hits the three, 11-9. Minneapolis with the lead. Macy comes back down the other direction. Back to Nichols. Back over here to Wolf. Into Kelly. Kelly at the free throw line. Drives in. Shot up, no good. Can't get it off of. They tried to get the foul. Comes back the other direction. 1:07 in the first. Let to go. Brown with the ball. He drives, picks up his dribble. Back to Jordan. He picks up his dribble. Back to Brown. 11-9, Minneapolis with the lead here at the end of the first quarter as they're still battling here. Jordan with the ball at the top of the key, gets it down low to Brown. They get it down to Too Good in the paint. Great job by Macy to tie him up. Josh Macy stepped right in there and tied him up as Too Good stepped right in him as he tried to pivot and reverse it. Nice job by Macy.
Good double team right there. They're going to have to do that with Too Good. They're going to let him spin and shoot. It's going to be a long night. Good defense there.
Nichols with the basketball. He'll drive. Gets it back to Brandon Wolf. Down low to Kelly. Kelly in the paint. And he has a block, but Brandon Wolf with the rebound, pick back. And it comes back and
Kelly going to get his second foul.
And seventh team foul, second on Kelly. 28.9 seconds left.
We've got 3 guys with 2 fouls, and it's still the first quarter.
That was clearly a foul. Can't complain forever.
No. Free throw is up by Brown, up and good as Brooks Brown hits the front end of a 1-and-1. 11-10. Second one coming. Shot is up, and it is good as he makes them both.
I think it was 11-6 at one point.
Comfort checks back in, and the Knights are going to get a couple different bodies in as they get Reardon and Comfort back in. Kelly, and they're going to pick up a full court press. Kelly to inbounds. They get it into Macy. Macy will try to bring it down. He does get it across the timeline. Macy will drive. Takes the shot, no good, but rebounded by the Knights back the other direction, goes in the hands of Brown. Brown back to, there's a walk. And 10.9 seconds left. Turnover by the Knights.
I think our coach had that call, evidently. Related on to the ref. Looks like it was traveling to me. Good call.
Macy breaks the press nicely there. And they takes it right in. And Skidmore's going to get whistled with the foul. Oh, excuse me, Brown. Sorry about that. I thought it was on Skidmore. So,
third team foul.
Macy at the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and front rim, back rim, no good.
What was this about free throws, Dale?
It's you, Mike. It's you.
I was just telling you what they did last week.
Second one is up, and he makes it.
12 all.
3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Lane Nichols. But that will end the first quarter. Lions up by 1, 12-11 here in the end of the first quarter. You're listening to SlineandPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 20, your voice of Minneapolis Lions. We'll be right back.
Stop into Jeans IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jeans IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman, as the Lions have the lead, but only by 1 here in the first quarter. In start of the second quarter, on the floor is Macy, McKinney, Wolf, Rothenberger, and Johns. 3 players for us have 2 fouls. They immediately go down low to Skidmore, up and good, as they get the easy bucket down low. And the Knights take the lead. I think they're first of the night.
Yes.
Macy with the basketball, gets it back to McKinney. McKinney back to David Johns.
Well, they caught Gavin Rothenberger facing up in front of Skidmore down there, and Gavin wasn't ready to jump, or he'd pick that off. Skidmore pretty athletic down on the low block.
Comfort whistled with the foul. And Jordan checking in for the Knights, as he's going to check in for Comfort. Minneapolis inbounds. Get the top of the key to Macy. Minneapolis to set it up. Macy back to Wolf. There, David Johns with an open three, and he hits it. Nice job by David Johns as we get the extra pass, and hits a big three right there. Nice shot by David Johns. Back in the other direction, goes in the hands of Brown. Back to Jordan. Jordan backward here to Too Good. Too Good, and it's picked up by off of Minneapolis Blue basketball.
Good step-in defense there by McKinney on that inlet pass.
Checking back in is Comfort, checks in for Skidmore. They get it into Brown. Brown with the basketball, back to Too Good. Too Good backward here into the hands of Brown. Brown will drive. He'll take the open three up, and it's no good. And can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. It's Too Good, and that one he gets. Very physical on the boards is Too Good, and he fights hard down there. Gets 2 offensive rebounds and gets the putback on the second one. And we're going to get a third foul, I believe, on Rothenberg.
Yep. I wish he'd have let him alone on the putback. That putback. Kelly in for McKinney. 8th team foul on the Minneapolis. Sacred Heart with 4.
And he makes the free throw. Ties it up, it goes up by 1, 16-15. Also checking in is Mortimer for Rothenberger. Full court press picked up. David Johns with the basketball, and he'll cross the timeline. David with the ball here on the left-hand side, gets it back to Macy. 16-15, Knights with a 1-point lead. Packed house here tonight, guys.
Good to see.
Kelly at the top of the key, backward here to Macy. Macy back to Brandon Wolf. Wolf, and there's a kick. No call. It'll stay with Minneapolis.
Mortimer and Kelly both on the floor playing with 2 personal fouls. Still a lot of time here in the first half, so they'll have to watch their hand checking. They're calling them close.
David Johns open three, and there's a foul right there. Nice job, David Johns, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws as the freshman. Well, that's a freshman mistake, huh?
Yeah. Trying to get around the pick and slammed into Johns after he let go of the ball.
First one is up and good by David Johns, as he has 2 more coming. Second one is up, and he makes that one. Lions regained the lead 17-16. Checking back in is Too Good for Brown.
So far this season, Rothenberger's been able to play with the big guys, but Too Good, a little physical for him, I think.
Second one is up, and third one is up, and he makes all 3. Nice job by David Johns. Steps in and hits 3 big free throws right there. 18-16, Lions with the lead. The Knights with the basketball. They go down low. Shot in the paint.
In the gut.
Yeah, we've had 2 offensive calls on us, and you can definitely tell Too Good's doing the same thing back the other direction. David Johns with the basketball, gets it back to Brandon Wolf.
Right up at 18.
Mortimer back to Macy for the open 3. Nope, no good. Rebounded by Comfort. Comfort back the other direction. As he picks up the dribble. Oh, good hustle there. Oh, there, come on, nice job Nice job by Josh Macy. Steps in and takes the the bulldozer and gets absolutely leveled.
Boy, that was an easy call, wasn't it?
Well,
Good
it should have
night.
been.
Sixth team foul on the night.
Now they're catching up to us, aren't they?
First personal on Two Good.
Next team foul, Minneapolis will be in the one-on-one.
Nichols comes in for Macy. Brandon Wolf crosses the timeline. Gets it over to Nichols. Nichols looks down low. Has nothing. Goes back to Wolf. Wolf drives to the left-hand side. Picks up his dribble. David Johns, top of the key. Goes to Mortimer. Back to Nichols. Nichols back to Wolf. Back to an open three by Wolf. Up and good. Nice job by Brandon Wolf as he hits the open three from the left-hand side. 21-18 Lions. Too Good with the basketball at the top of the key. Gets it back to Jordan. Jordan will drive around. He'll pick up his dribble. Gets it back. We're here to Stratton Brown. Back to Jordan for an open three. Up and it's good as he hits the open one from the top. He's hit 2 of those.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Man.
Ball was knocked away. Comes back the other direction as Too Good knocks the ball out of the hands of Mortimer.
Knocked Mortimer down.
Comfort
Period.
takes the open shot, and the Knights take back the lead.
I don't like the theatrics when they don't agree with me.
I don't either.
Timeout is called by the Lions. We're trailing by 2, 23-21, 4:24 left to go here in the first half. Minneapolis trails by 2. Good half of basketball going on right here. We'll be right back after this word.
School activities.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Welcome back. Just want to say a shout out to my mom. I hope you're listening and I hope you're feeling better, Mom. As she couldn't be here tonight. I just had to say that because I think my mom's listening.
All those people that aren't feeling good, hope you get better.
Absolutely.
There's several.
Thank you for everyone that supports us here on the air. Lions with the basketball. Macy will cross the timeline. Gets it back to Nichols. Nichols on the right-hand side. Nichols back to McKinney, back to Nichols, back to Macy at the top. He'll drive, takes the pass down low to McKinney, can't get it, rebounded by Too Good. A lot of contact down there. No call, back the other direction. Too Good with the basketball. Had a good look down there was McKinney.
Couldn't quite finish. Yeah, it was contested, but Too Good was right there. Jace had a good look, though.
Chase McKinney whistled with the foul.
9th team foul.
Skidmore will go to the line. I don't want to completely sound biased here, but my gosh.
Well, we are homers. There's no doubt about that.
Skidmore at the line, misses, rebounded by Kelly, back to Macy.
We won't apologize for who we are.
McKinney gets the ball to Nichols. Nichols back over here to Macy. Macy looks down low. Gets it back to Brandon Wolf, an open three. Up and no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Back the other direction is into Jordan as they get the ball down low to Skidmore. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Back to Wolf. Minneapolis will bring it back. 3:18 left to go here in the first half. Macy with the ball back to Wolf as they will set it back up. Macy will drive in and he'll get fouled as he takes it in towards, I think, Reardon, and it was on Reardon.
7th team foul, so a 1-on-1 situation.
Checking back in is David Johns as well as Mortimer, as checking out is Wolf and McKinney. At the line is Macy for a 1-on-1. Shot is up and it's good. So he'll have another one coming here. Second shot is up, and he makes them both. Nice job by Josh Macy.
Macy is up to 74% on free throws on the year.
I do think he's probably our most consistent free thrower. Those two look good, that's for sure.
Will drive, and he gets the runner in the lane. Nice quick shot by Comfort to retake the lead. Back in the hands of the Lions. Nichols with the basketball. They will try to trap him there, and they do. They get it back to Macy. Macy will drive. Gets it back out to David Johns. Open three. Up and good. Nice job, David Johns. We've done a great job of penetration and kicking it out. And Johns hits the open three. 26-25. Down goes to Too Good. And good job by Mortimer with the help defense. They get it back to Macy. The help on that caused the missed shot. Mortimer in the paint. Shot is up.
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. Nice job as he takes it right into Skidmore, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Nice job by Gage Mortimer.
Good call. He definitely had him on the arm, didn't he, Dale?
Yes.
And then I've seen this numerous times, how each one of them
Complained.
Well, it's not Skidmore complaining. It's Too Good.
Oh, that's Too Good. Okay.
Wasn't the one that got
That's
the foul.
fun. That's interesting. Shot is up and good by Gage Mortimer as he hits the first one. Second foul on Skidmore. Checking in will be Reardon.
Chance for Minneapolis to take a 3-point lead here. 2:16 remaining in the half.
Second one is up, and it is no good, and rebounded by Comfort. And he's going to lose it out of bounds. Nice job by Mortimer to force the turnover as Comfort dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Right in front of the family. Relation,
Yes.
I should say.
Macy with the basketball. Macy back over here to Nichols. Nichols to set this up, 2:06. Minneapolis with a 2-point lead. Back to David Johns. Johns on the left-hand side. They get it back to Kelly at the top of the key. Back to Nichols. Nichols looks down low. Kicks it back out to Macy. Yep. And we turn the ball over. Just a little shuffle of the feet.
1:56 to go in the half. Lions up by 2, 27-25.
Ball goes in the hands of Brown. Back to Reardon. Reardon gets it to Too Good at the top of the key. Gets it back to Jordan. Jordan back to Comfort. Comfort looks down low. And no. Let him go.
You gotta let him
go. Too Good has got. He's got to be in double figures, Mike. Or darn close. We'll have the end one right here.
21, Nichols.
Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Macy.
Tied at 27.
David Johns open three the other direction. Up and no good. Rebounded by the Knights and fouled by McKinney. And they will walk back the other direction to take the free throws.
On the back.
Second foul on McKinney.
10th team foul.
Goodness.
Double bonus time.
At the line is number 22, Brooks Brown. One of their few seniors. Shot is up and no good. Back the rim. Checking in is Stratton Brown and Brandon Wolf.
Kelly out of there. Keep him away from that third foul.
Second one is up, and he makes that one. Knights take the 1-point lead. Macy will bring it down and set it up for the Lions.
125.
Macy drives, takes the shot, no good, and rebounded by Comfort. Back the other direction, Brown with the three, off the mark, rebounded by Macy. Macy was mugged, no call, back the other direction, 108. Back to Nichols.
1 minute.
Nice job by Nichols. Has it swatted out of bounds. Nice job as he takes it right to him.
He made one of those last week.
He doesn't believe us. David Johns to inbounds. Gets it into Macy. Macy back to Brandon Wolf.
Good call. Reardon now has 3. Still 6th or 7th man off the bench, but 3 personal fouls.
1-and-1 opportunity for Brandon Wolf. Lions trailing 28-27, 51 seconds remaining in the half.
Brandon Wolf at the line. Shot is up, and it's no good. David Johns at the rebound, can't get it, and good hustle, but McKinney comes down. How in the world are we not fouled there? Wow. No call. Jordan takes the open 3, in and out, rebounded by David Johns. There, just nice job by Brandon Wood to bring it out with 27 seconds left. Back to Macy. Lions down by 1. Nichols with the basketball. Back to David Johns, back to Macy. 15 seconds left. Macy. Back to Nichols. Again to David Johnson, the free throw line, up, no good. David Johnson, another 3, it's short. And we will go into the half trailing by 1, 28-27. Wow, I don't know how to explain that last flurry of minutes there, but bodies flying all over the floor, Mike. It was kind of looked like the wrestling match that was here last night.
McKinney got undercut out there. I thought they were going to stop play and call the foul, but they let it go on. McKinney hit the floor pretty hard as they had a player take his legs out from under him. Yes, fast and furious there for about 15, 20 seconds, ball everywhere. Minneapolis collected their thoughts down on the defensive end and cleared that out of there on a missed shot by Sacred Heart. And what a ball game. Minneapolis within 1 here at halftime. Just down 1 point, 28-27 to Sacred Heart.
That's a war going on out
Yeah,
there.
it is. It is a battle going on the floor here in Minneapolis.
We outscored them in the first quarter 12-11. They outscored us in the second 17-15. They came back and took that early lead in the second quarter, and I think we got up maybe once, maybe twice in leads. Knights maintain it. We'll be back for halftime wrap-up after these words from the sponsors.
Quite a battle going on here with the Salina Sacred Heart Knights. 28-27, Minneapolis trails by 1 here at halftime. And there are 3 open seats. Now, nice turnout here tonight. Scoring for Sacred Heart, Brooks Brown with 3 points. Lucas Comfort with 4. Jared Toogood with 11. Jack Skidmore had 4. And Jordan was his last name. I should have wrote down his first name. Caleb Jordan with 6 for Sacred Heart. For Minneapolis, David Johns off the bench, 6th man with 9 points, 2 big threes, and made all 3 of his free throws. 9 points here in the first half. Brandon Wolf with a big tray from the outside. He has 3. Had tough shooting on one other. That ball was in and out. Should have went in. Gage Mortimer, tough defense and a little tough luck on a foul call. Had 1 point from the charity stripe. John Kelly had 2 points. And Josh Macy had 12. Minneapolis 8 of 13 from the charity stripe. I had Minneapolis with 5 turnovers and Sacred Heart with 4. Sacred Heart was 4 of 7 from the free throw line. We could have easily been tied or ahead with a free throw or 2, but good first half, tough first half. Both teams playing hard and playing good defense. Sacred Heart primarily in a zone most of that. Minneapolis playing most of the first quarter in a man-to-man, and then when we got into foul trouble, they went to the zone as well. So good game.
Yeah, very physical ball game. The fouls even out towards the end. Very physical ball game. We do have some kids with some foul trouble, but we really have not been able to utilize Gavin Rothenberger and his his defensive ability and his jumping ability because of the 3 fouls. 2 early player control fouls, one of them on Gavin and one of them on Mortimer, really kind of hurt us early on, and very physical. But then in the second half, or second quarter, towards the end, it got even more physical with nothing being called. Interesting first half of basketball for both squads.
Minneapolis playing well, though, and shooting the ball fairly well from the outside. We have 3 threes, I believe.
I think 4.
I think we got 4. I think Macy has 2, and
Brandon Wolf has 1.
David Johns has 2, and Wolf has 1. So we might have 5 threes.
Yeah.
Minneapolis was 61.5% free throw shooting in the first half. Sacred Heart was 57%.
Did you do the math?
I did.
You did that in your head, didn't you?
I got that. Got my phone out. Calculated that up.
Good first half. Good physical, as Scott mentioned, physical first half. Here, Sacred Heart always is a tough draw, and especially this year, undefeated and ranked high in the Class 2A state rankings, somewhere around 4 or 5.
One thing that's impressing me tonight, and somewhat the game last Friday at Russell, is we got some guys starting to get some confidence in their shots out there, and they're getting rewarded with it going through the hoop. Speaking of David Johns and Brandon Wolf,
yes,
we need to see that continue to happen. And Josh Macy too. I mean, gosh, that's big. I mean, we've been a grind it out, gut it out, get the shot inside team, and it's wonderful that you can do that, but you've got to be able to hit from the outside to keep your defense on.
Yeah. Jones and Wolf shooting with confidence here from beyond the arc, and it shows. Wolf had another, he would have had another one, but it was in and out, as I mentioned. Minneapolis shooting the ball well, playing good defense against the much taller and more physical Sacred Heart Knights.
I'll tell you, Too Good is he is a force. He is a force down there.
Just like his older brother was.
Does a really nice job down low. How many points did he have in the first half?
He had 11.
11 points. So
he's
just
the leading scorer.
Just a very physical down low. How he moves the ball and how he moves down low. Got to somehow try to get him in foul trouble. So 28-27. Let's go ahead and take another real quick break and hear a word from our sponsors. We're about a minute away from the second half. We'll be back after this word. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. Welcome back to Minneapolis as we get ready for the start of the second half. Hey, just a little PSA. Come out next Friday night. Come out early as the Minneapolis Noon Lions Club have their annual soup supper, chili and vegetable soup as fundraiser for scholarships for our Lions Club scholarship. So come out next Friday. We start the second half.
Six-alarm chili.
Ball goes into Macy as he will start it out. It's not quite 6-alarm, but hey, it doesn't taste too bad. Ball goes into David Johns, back to Macy. Macy here on the right-hand side, back to Brandon Wolf. Man defense by the Knights, and it's taken away, stolen by Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart back in the hands, and they get it down low to Skidmore. Skidmore back to Comfort. Comfort backward here to Too Good. Back to Brown. Brown down low. Good hands by David Johns as he forces the turnover. Brandon Wolf, ball goes to Mortimer, up, and it's can't get it to fall. And if it gets his own rebound, it's put back in. Nice job by Mortimer with the great hustle down low. Takes it away from, I believe, Comfort. Or Too Good?
Yeah.
Man defense by Minneapolis. Skidmore in the paint. Comfort with the long two. Off the mark, rebounded by. And there's going to be a walk. Oh, my goodness. John Kelly called with a foul. And
terrible call.
Wow. And I know we're homers, but my goodness.
Skidmore had lost his balance, actually, and took an extra step. And Kelly was 2 steps behind him. And they call a foul on John.
Third one on Kelly. Comfort down low, and it's stolen away by Mortimer. Mortimer gets the hands and comes back the other direction. Gets it in the paint. It's missed. Oh, over the back was Comfort. Macy got the rebound, and he will get fouled. Comfort was completely over his back. They do whistle it that way. I believe that's only maybe his second foul. David Johns to throw the ball in. Good defense by Mortimer. Macy with a quick shot up, and it's good. Josh Macy hits the bucket, 31-28. Minneapolis with the lead. Comfort comes back the other direction, back to Brown. Brown back to Brown on this side. They look down low to Skidmore. They have nothing. They back it out to Too Good. Too Good at the top of the key. Back to Comfort. Comfort will drive around. Takes the quick shot up, and it's good. Comfort with a nice little shot from the left elbow to bring it within one. Minneapolis up 31-30. Brandon Wolf will cross the timeline. Gets it over to Mortimer. Mortimer takes it into the paint. Gets it back to David Johns. David back to Macy. Macy looks down low to Kelly. Macy will drive, and he'll get the pass off to Kelly. He'll get fouled. Foul will be called on Stratton Brown. Just his first foul, second team foul. Johns to inbounds. It's an into Macy. Macy back to David, down low, tipped away, picked back up by Johns, back to Macy. 31-30 lines to the lead. Brandon Wolf here on the left-hand side. They get it down low to Kelly, back out to Wolf, back to David Johns, back to Macy, open three, backs away from it, gets it to Mortimer, spins out of that one, gets it back to Johns. Good ball movement by the Lions.
Good patience. Good patience.
Brandon Wolf to Macy. Macy, they will set this back up.
They could have cranked up one of those guarded threes, but good patience looking for the open shot here.
Macy will drive. Gets it back out to Brandon Wolf for an open three. It's up and no good. And rebounded by Mortimer. Great hustle by Gage Mortimer with a big rebound. And he's been physical down low. Nice job by Gage. Macy with the basketball. No way! You're kidding me! No foul on that one. Back the other direction. I'll tell you, that is absolutely amazing. Macy was leveled there. No call. Brandon Wolf comes back the other direction. The Knights take the lead up by one. They get it down low to Mortimer. Down low to Brandon Wolf into Macy. Kelly into the paint.
Yep, good call.
And I'll tell you, this crowd.
As sportsmanship of Sacred Heart comes out in fine fashion. That's a good call.
Are you sure? Yes. Call that on me? Not the way it's supposed to be.
Because I don't have any foul. Surely wasn't on me.
Oh.
Too good second. Third
Kelly,
team foul on the Knights.
Kelly at the line to shoot two here.
Coach Martin wants.
Shot is up and no good. We'll have another one coming.
Wants to talk to the referee, but the referee isn't going to oblige him. Good for him.
Second one is up, and it's good as he makes that one. Nice job. Nice job by Kelly to get that one. Kelly will come out with 3 fouls. Rothenberger comes in with 3 fouls. Tied up at 32. Knights have the basketball.
They will get the ball to Skidmore as soon as they possibly can.
Comfort with the ball. Back in the hands of Stratton Brown. High screen set. Pulls it back out, gets it back to Comfort. Comfort, another high screen. Brown back to Comfort. Comfort will drive in. No call, and comes back the other direction. And there's a foul on Comfort. And there's another job of arguing with the official. I don't know.
Can you please tell me what I did? I just don't believe it.
Interesting how.
You know, if we question the call of the referee, they'd tee us up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. They will get it into David Johns, Minneapolis with the basketball. Back to Macy. Macy. A lot of hand checking going on, no call. Macy gets it back to David Johns on the left-hand side. Back to back to Mortimer, and he drives but takes the step, turns the ball over.
32 all, 4:11 to go in the third quarter.
Knights with the basketball here, in the hands of Brown, back to Stratton. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness gracious.
Lord.
Rothenberger steps in and takes a huge charge, and they call the blocking foul. I mean, he was set all day long. Oh, wow.
I don't think Rothenberger's hardly even got his heart rate up tonight.
Free throw is up and good. I'll tell you, that was an absolute. Wow.
Been one of those interesting nights with the officiating.
And Brown makes them both to take the 4-point lead.
Say the least.
Macy will bring it back down the other direction. Macy back to Kelly, back to Nichols. Nichols here, back to Johns. On the free throw line, up and it's no good. Rebounded by Macy. Back to Mortimer in the paint, up and good. Nice job by Josh Macy. Back the other direction, goes to Jordan. Back over here to Brown. Brown will drive.
How'd you like that shot off the glass, Dale?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Shot up and no good. Rebounded by David Johns as Skidmore misses the shot. Macy will bring it down, gets it back here to Nichols. Nichols down low to Kelly in the paint. Has it blocked by Too Good. Back the other direction.
34 all.
On the hands of Brown. And Lane Nichols runs into a good rebound by Kelly. Back out here to David Johns. I don't know if you saw Lane Nichols run into Too Good, but timeout's going to be called by Coach, and it's going to be a 30-second version.
All I can say is Lane, a little bit harder and lower the shoulder a little further next time.
34 all, 2:52 to go.
Good game.
In the third.
Wow, it is a battling ball game down here, and both squads battling hard. Knotted up at 34, 2:52. Officials.
Sacred Heart leads in the foul department in this half, 4-2. Even though we didn't appreciate the foul on Rothenberger.
It will be Sacred Heart basketball here, or Minneapolis basketball, sorry.
Three-point shooter Jordan back in.
And Mortimer will pull the trigger. They get it into Macy in the backcourt as he gets it across into David Johns. Johns looks back to Nichols. Nichols back to Macy. Macy looks down low to Kelly. They will go to Kelly. No good. Rebounded by Jordan. Back the other direction.
Tried the jump hook over.
Jordan no good. Rebounded by David Johns. Back the other direction. Gets it back to Macy. Still knotted up at 34 here. Macy gets it back over here to Lane Nichols. Lane Nichols here on the left-hand side. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to David Johns. Goes for a cutter. Gets it to Macy. Macy down low to Mortimer. Up and good. Nice pass by Macy. Good finish by Mortimer down low. Minneapolis regains the lead. Brown, Stratton Brown with the basketball. He'll get it over here to Brooks Brown as he will set it up. Back over here to Jordan. Back to Brooks Brown. Back to Jordan. He looks down low to Too Good. They will back it away. Reardon on the outside. A lot of battling going down here. No call as they're working hard is Kelly and Too Good.
Kelly doing a great job of fronting Too Good.
And there's a turnover. Good job by Minneapolis as they force the turnover.
Too Good's a little frustrated down there.
Something I'm noticing, and I don't know if Sacred Heart's not been in a ball game as this tight other than maybe Beloit, but they are frustrated.
Last Tuesday.
Was it? So Macy crosses the timeline. Macy works the screen back to Nichols. Nichols back to David Johns, back to Macy. Macy drive in, up, and it's no good, but Mortimer with the rebound, and he'll get it. Oh, Oh!
Blocked by Too Good, took the swat.
Comes back the other direction, goes to Jordan. Jordan looks down low. Up and good is Too Good as he ties it up at 36. 54 ticks left here in the third quarter. Minneapolis with the basketball. McKinney here on the outside. Gets it backward to Mortimer. Mortimer back to Nichols. Nichols back to David Johns. Backward here to the outside goes to Mortimer, back to Macy. Macy in the paint, up, and it's no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the line. I believe that'll be on Comfort. If it is, it'll be number 3 on him, I believe.
15.
I've got him on 4.
Okay, 4.
Official score disagrees with you.
Oh, I had 4.
2 shots.
Up, and the first one is good. Nice job by Macy as he regains the lead, 37-36. Second one on its way is up, and it is good as he makes them both. Back the other direction, lines up by 2. 30 seconds left in the third. Jordan with the ball. They get over here to Reardon. Reardon. They get it back over here to Brown. Brown will drive around. Jordan on the outside. And it's stolen away by McKinney. Back to Macy. Nice defense by the Lions.
I didn't see who tipped that away from Skidmore.
I think Macy had the tip. Macy. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Knights. They will have a shot to get it off, and they do get it off. But hey, our wonderful volleyball net spoils the forum. So
positioned perfectly, isn't it, Dave?
It is. So Minneapolis has the lead, 38-36, as we get ready for the fourth quarter action. Minneapolis outscores them in that quarter. Nice job. It's going to be a battle in the fourth. Come back and join us for the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this word. You're listening to SlineandPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 20.
Stop into Jean's IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jean's IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Minneapolis as the Lions had the lead here to start the fourth quarter. And I'll tell you, guys, it's going to be a battle here in the fourth quarter.
They outscore them 11-8 in the third.
Knights had the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Got the undefeated team in 2A on the ropes.
Jordan with the ball, back to Too Good. Too Good back in the hands of Brown. Minneapolis in a man. Back over here to Brown. Brown guarded by Johns. They get it back to Brooks Brown, back to Jordan. Jordan picks up his dribble, gets it back to Brown as they will move the ball around. High screen set, no good call. They go back on the outside. Ball back the other direction. Brown, Stratton Brown with the shot up, and it's good as the sophomore hits a big shot right there as they tie it up at 38. Macy will bring it down. Back to Kelly, back to David Johns. Johns back to Brandon Wolf, back to Johns. Looks at a three, backs it away, gets it back to Macy. Nice patience by the Lions. They've not forced the outside shot. They get it back to Mortimer. Mortimer, they go down low to Wolf, back to Mortimer. Picks up his dribble, back to David Johns. Man defense by the Knights as they bring it out way up top, back to Macy. Macy back to Wolf. Back to Macy. Good ball movement by Minneapolis. Go back to Macy. They look down low to Kelly. Have nothing. Kelly in the paint, goes back to Johns, back to Macy.
I like this. Hold the ball. Make them foul it. Like to get a good opening.
And Macy in the paint. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Jordan. A lot of contact down there. No call. Back the other direction. Into the hands of Brooks Brown as he will bring it down. They get it over on the outside. They look down low to Too Good. Skidmore gets it back to Jordan at the top. Back over to Brooks Brown. Oh, good pass down low. And a good finish by Skidmore. Skidmore was wide open underneath. It's a good look by the Knights, and they
Back
finish.
door open.
Good ball movement by Sacred Heart. Can't take that away from him on that one. Goes down low to Macy. Macy in the paint. Gets his own rebound, and there's a foul on the Knights. And Macy will go to the line.
The younger Brown tried to flop there to get the call on Macy, and he didn't get it.
That's a good call. Every Knight fan didn't think so, but
Shot is up, and good. Nice job. Josh Macy gets it to roll in. Yeah. Reardon checks in for the Knights, as well as Nichols for the Lions as Wolf sits down. Macy. Second shot is up and good. Makes them both. The Knights, Minneapolis ties it back up at 40. Brown with the basketball. Nichols picks him up, gets it backward to Reardon. Minneapolis back in a man. They get back on the outside to Too Good. Too Good looks at Jordan. They swing basketball with a Reardon open three. No good. And rebounded by David Johns. Nice job by Johns. Back to Nichols. Lane brings it across the timeline. And he pulls it away. Gets it back to David Johns. On the outside. Back to Mortimer. Back to Nichols. Down low to Kelly. Kelly to Mortimer, up and good. Nice pass by John Kelly. They double team him, and Mortimer slips in for the easy bucket underneath. Great pass by Kelly, great finish by Mortimer.
big second half for Mortimer. Set most of the first half on the bench in foul trouble. Big second half here by Gage.
Jordan drives, pulls it back down. They get it to Skidmore, and it's blocked. Up, shot is no good. Rebounded by Kelly. There's a foul the other direction. Nice job, John Kelly. Great hustle by Kelly to come up and get the rebound, and he will get rewarded going the other direction. Knight fans over here not liking it, but clearly Kelly gets absolutely leveled.
Well, he pulled him out of the way, tried to get him cleared out. Good call. Good call.
17 foul on the Knights, 2 for the Lions.
Kelly has got to hit free throws down the stretch.
Yes.
Checking in is Brandon Wolf for David Johns. 4:30. Lions up by 2. Kelly at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Shot is up, and it's good. Nice job, John Kelly, as he hits the first one. Good shot by Kelly. He's got another one coming here. 4:30.
That was the tough one. This is the easy one.
Second shot is up, and it is good. He makes them both. Nice job by John Kelly to hit 2 big free throws. Checking in is Rothenberger and Johns as Nichols and Mortimer check out.
4-point lead for the Lions, 4:30 to go. 44-40.
Good high school basketball game.
Top of the key is Skidmore, back in the hands of Brown. Brown looks down low to Too Good. Too Good.
No.
On the floor. Kelly with the foul.
Is that 4 on Kelly? It is. 4th personal foul on Kelly. I figured that they were going to go right back to Too Good. That's
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mortimer in for Kelly.
They get it into Brown. Brown at the top. Back in the hands of Too Good. Back to Skidmore. Skidmore back to Brown. Foul on the floor. And can you believe the Sacred Heart fans want a continuation shot?
Yeah.
Blocking foul on Wolf, 3rd team foul.
Packed house here tonight. As shot up and good by Comfort. And as Comfort hits the big shot right there. Ball comes back in the hands of David Johns. Minneapolis up by 2. Nice job by Brandon Wolf. Takes it right in, and he will go to the line. And good hustle by Brandon Wolf. Takes it right at Jordan. I believe that's who they would foul that on, call that on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second personal. 8th team foul.
Shot is up, and it's good by Brandon Wolf. Brandon has another one coming here.
Big one right here to make it a 2-possession ball game.
Up, no good. Nice job by Minneapolis. Gavin Rothenberger gets a big rebound. It's tipped out of bounds off of Too Good, but Gavin with the great rebound right there. And timeout's going to be called by Sacred Heart. 3:44 left to go in this ball game. Minneapolis with a 3-point lead and the ball when we come back. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Lions had the basketball here, up by 3. 3:44 left to go in this ball game.
Former coach Darrell Ehrlich here in the house tonight.
And his son, Dr. Ehrlich, in the
head
front.
coach back in the 70s.
Minneapolis will try to get it in. They do get it into Macy. Macy will take the shot up, and it's good. Nice job, Josh Macy. A big shot right there off the inbounds. 5-point lead for the Lions. 3:34 left to go, and it's stolen away by Josh Macy as he takes it out of the air away from Too Good. Minneapolis basketball. Ball goes back to David Johns here on the outside. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Macy. Macy back to Rothenberger. Rothenberger just waits for the defense to come out on him, gets it back to Mortimer. Mortimer back to David Johns. They get it down low to Macy. Macy will take his man into the paint. Spin move in the lane. Up, no good. Rebounded by Too Good. Just a little bit hard off the glass. Comfort comes back the other direction. Comfort has the ball. Gets it back to Brown.
Under 3 minutes now.
Back out here to Brown. It's a backward here. They move the ball around. Comfort back out here to Brown. 2:40 left. Brown will drive.
They call Wolf or Rothenberger?
Wolf.
Okay.
Brandon Wolf called with the foul.
That's what I thought, but it almost looked like he was pointing at Rothenberger.
Yeah, I know. Kelly getting ready to check back in.
15 foul.
5-point lead for the Lions. Knights have the basketball. Brandon Wolf will come out as Kelly comes in.
Comes out for the Knights.
Open is Brown in the corner. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly with a big rebound right there. Back to Macy. Knights had the shot they wanted right there, guys. Kelly with the basketball. Kelly on the outside. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to David Johns. 2:25. Back to Rothenberger. Rothenberger on the outside. Back to Mortimer. Zone defense to get it down low. Macy up and good, and it's good. Nice job, Josh Macy with a big shot in the paint, and he's fouled. Great job by Josh Macy.
Wow. That was a big
Lions
basket.
are up by 7 points. Chance to make it 8.
Macy with a big bucket right there as Reardon will come out with 4 personal fouls, and Too Good comes back in. Macy at the line for the and 1.
Well, if they thought it was going to be easy coming up here and beating these Lions, they're We're going to have to work for it now.
Free throw is no good. Back the other direction goes Brown. Brown back to Skidmore, goes down low, and it's stolen away by, nice job by Rothenberger as he gets the rebound. And Too Good is going to be whistled with the foul. Great job by Rothenberger with the big rebound right there, and he will walk the other direction.
Are you sure that was on me, Rick?
I just barely hit him.
Please explain that to me.
I just barely hit him.
Well, that's what every one of them is called. And every one of them is, I think, gone and asked that official, asked the officials that same question tonight.
Double bonus.
Two big ones right here. Get in there.
Misses the front end of the two-shot of the double bonus foul.
Lions with just 5 fouls. 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter.
Kind of evened up here in the second half then, didn't it? A little bit. Get in there.
Can't get either one of them to fall. Back the other direction goes Brown. Brown picks up his dribble. They go down low. Skidmore. Yep. Dang it.
Rothenberger's gone.
That was not good.
Fifth foul on Rothenberger. Skidmore will have the and one right here. Nice job by Gavin. Brandon Wolf comes in for him. Skidmore at the line for the and one.
Still a lot of time in this game.
Shot is up, no good, and the Knights get the rebound though. Big rebound by Sacred Heart. Comfortwell had the ball, gets it back to Brown. Brown crossover, picks up his dribble, gets it back to the younger Brown. Back to Brown. 1:45 left to go, 49-44. Brown takes the shot from the free throw line, up and it's good.
Little 4-point run for the Knights here. They close within 3 with 1:38 remaining in the fourth. 49-46 Minneapolis.
We'll take a real quick break. A full timeout's called by the Knights. 1:38 left to go in the ball game. We'll be right back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Stop into Jean's IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jean's IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. The Knights are going to pick up a full court press here. Minneapolis up by 3, 1:38 left to go. Mortimer, Macy, Johns, Kelly, and Wolf on the floor. Macy will bring it down across the timeline. Macy with the basketball, gets it back up the top, the key to Kelly. Kelly back to Mortimer. Mortimer out here on the outside, gets it to David Johns. Back to Mortimer. Nice job by Minneapolis. They get it back in the hands of Macy. 1:15, they get it back to Brandon Wolf, back over here to Mortimer. Mortimer will bring it around and set it up. Back to Macy. Macy at the top, 1:04 left to go in this ball game. Back to Mortimer.
1 minute.
Back to Kelly. Kelly at the top. Picks up his dribble. And there's a foul. Oh, timeout. Timeout going to be called.
He got double
Boy,
there.
just at the time they fouled as well. He called a full timeout, Coach Hutchins.
50 seconds left. There, Pat Martin over here was just screaming at him to foul, and they were not hearing it. And he lets into the boys over here for them as Coach Hutchins calls the timeout to talk about this. 50 seconds left to go here in the ball game, and the Lions had the lead and the ball.
Well, the person in position to make the foul was Too Good, and he was just not willing to do it until Coach Martin yelled at the top of his lungs. Finally grabbed a hold of him. Same time our coach called the timeout. We get the timeout. Minneapolis 3-point lead and the ball. 50 seconds left in this contest, Dale. This is big game here.
Big.
Minneapolis will have the ball at midcourt to inbounds it. On the floor is Johns, Macy, Wolf, Kelly, and Mortimer. David to pull the trigger. They get it into Macy. Nice inbounds play. Macy will bring it down across the timeline. Macy back to Brandon Wolf. Wolf at the top. There's a foul right there. And Wolf will go to the line to shoot 2.
Come on, Brandon. We need him.
Good foul. And the right person committed the foul for Sacred Heart. So well-planned thing for Coach Martin of Sacred Heart. But as long as Brandon Wolf makes these free throws, then it's 2-possession ball game and Minneapolis in control.
Shot is up and good. Nice job, Brandon Wolf. Nice job by Brandon to step in and hit a big free throw right there. He'll have another one coming right here. Now Jordan, their 3-point shooter, checks in the ball game for Skidmore. Wolf, you're going to have to keep an eye on that kid.
Yep.
And also checking in is same thing. Reardon check in. Both of those guys, 3-point shooters.
Back to the 2-possession game. We need to make it a 5-point lead.
Second one is up, and it is good. He makes them both. Nice job, Brandon Wolf. Cool as a cucumber, and he hits them both. Comfort back to Brown. Back to Brown at the top. Comfort with the deep 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded by David Johns, and he's going to be fouled right there. Nice job by David Johns with the big rebound. He will come back the other direction to have 2 free throws. Foul was going to be whistled on, I believe, Brown.
Well, they did want the foul right away, but Brown is, I'm going to kind of have to be on his side. It looked like he did have him tied up there. But Minneapolis at the free throw line once again. Scott, here's a chance to ice it away right here.
5-point lead. Double bonus shots here.
Front rims it. And this is the front end of the 2. 51-46. We really need another one right here.
Neither Skidmore or Too Good are in there.
Second one is up, and he makes it. Nice job, David Johns, as he hits that one. Comfort brings it down. Brown with the 3. No good. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly is fouled. Nice job, John Kelly, with the big rebound right there. Kelly will walk the other direction to try to ice this one. And
we just won this thing. They just need to go out and start their bus.
Yep.
You know, both 4s on each team fouled out. I thought that was kind of ironic.
I'll give that to you.
You guys can relax. We've got this thing in the bag here.
I'm not relaxed
Too
yet.
much time left.
I am so far not relaxed yet.
19.7 seconds. Lines up by 6, 52-46
Kelly at the line
for a double bonus.
Well, we have kept them at bay on their 3-ball. There are 3 shots down at the other end, and
this is the
played
first
good
2.
defense. We don't need a foul, that's for sure. No fouls whatsoever.
John misses the first one. Second one is up, and it is
and
no
that
good.
one
Misses
well.
them both. Brown back the other direction.
Blocking foul called
on Macy. Brown will go to the line. 15 seconds. Brown will go to the line to try to bring this within 4. Brown pretty much automatic for the Knights at the free throw line. Shot is up, and it's good.
15 seconds remaining.
Second one is up. Makes them both, and Coach Martin calls the timeout. So full timeout called by Coach Martin. 15 seconds left. Boys, it ain't over yet. 52-48. Minneapolis has the 4-point lead and the basketball when we come back. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Minneapolis has the basketball, the inbounds.
Well, you know we will be fouled.
You know they're going to try to get a steal on the inbounds first, and then you can guarantee a foul. Timeout, and timeout is called. And we call the timeout. So coach calls a timeout to talk about it. It's a full timeout. A nice defense by the Knights on the inbounds. We went a little too quick. I don't know if you noticed that. We, on that, right when the officials started to hand the ball we broke. But Gage did not have the ball at that time. And that kind of messed that whole thing up. And at that point, they kind of collapsed on us.
Well, actually, they should have been the other way, and when they started the play, then he would have rolled right to the ball, and they wouldn't have had a chance to get in front of him. But you're right, they started moving before it, but if they were lined up the other way, that would have worked, and it's worked before, but they were just lined up wrong to start with. But good heady timeout by the coach, and I think Mort had the timeout as well. That Sacred Heart, pretty good defense down there, and you're going to see it again this time.
Yeah, absolutely. 4-point ball game here. Mortimer to inbounds, 15 ticks left. They get into Kelly. Kelly will walk the other direction.
John can hit free throws.
Yes, he can.
Let's see him do it.
Third foul on Stratton Brown.
Well, they fouled the right guy. 2 easy shots here. Big John can let Scott relax.
First one's no good, off the back of the rim. Skidmore back in the ball game for the Knights.
13.6 seconds left.
Second one is up, and it's off the rim. Oh, makes that one. Nice job. Makes 1 of 2. They get it into Jordan. Jordan with the basketball. He'll drive down. 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by. Oh, nice job. Brandon Wolf battling against Skidmore. And Brandon Wolf out-battles him, and it goes off Skidmore. Nice job by Brandon Wolf. 6 seconds left. They get it in. Get it into Macy. Macy. And he dribbles out of that. We've got this one. Minneapolis knocks off the undefeated Sacred Heart Knights here at home. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lions tonight. Wow, what a ball game tonight.
48. Your Lions pull off the shocker.
Wow.
Tonight.
I'll tell you, that was a big, big ball game tonight for Minneapolis. Great defense. Great job by the Lions as they knock off the undefeated Sacred Heart Knights. Wow. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lions tonight, guys.
53 to 48 the final, and people are going to be batting their eyes 5 times to make sure they saw the score right when they look at the results here. Your Lions increased their record to 10-4 and gained some ground here in the NCAA. The Knights are going to fall back into a tie now for first in the league. They had gained sole possession. We outscore them in the second half, 11-8 in the third, 15-12 in the final stanza. Pretty big deal.
Well, Mike, I'm sorry I doubted you, but I was still nervous towards the end, buddy. I've seen some strange things happen, and I sure didn't want it to happen tonight. Nice job by Minneapolis tonight to come away with the victory, and I'll tell you, it's these fans, are just a big crowd tonight, and these fans are kind of are in shock, I'm sure, but wow, nice job by Minneapolis.
Too Good with 11 at halftime, just got one bucket in the second half.
Wow.
I just, as totaling up the points, kind of jumped out at me as a big player there in the second half.
Minneapolis breaks a 7-game losing streak against the Sacred Heart Knights tonight. And we get just our 25th win overall in the series. That was a sweet one, number 25.
Yeah, absolutely. Just nice.
I've got some point totals for you real quick.
Okay.
Stratton Brown had 2 points. This is Sacred Heart's team here. Stratton Brown, 2 points. Jordan had 6. I never did write his name down. Skidmore just had 8. Jared Too Good had 14 to end the game. Had 11, as I mentioned, plus the free 14 to end the game. Lucas Comfort had 10. Brooks Brown had 9, and most of those were free throws. And really, Lucas Brown's the only one that got to the free throw line in the second half for Sacred Heart. Minneapolis doing a good job watching the fouls. We didn't quite get in the foul trouble we did the first half. Well played second half by Minneapolis, I might add. Scoring for Minneapolis, David Johns had 10. Brandon Wolf, 6 big points, 3 of those free throws in the last 20 seconds of the game. Big free throws. Gavin Rothenberger didn't score, had a tough night, played well. Gage Mortimer, 10 big points, all those in the second half. John Kelly had 6 points. And leading all scorers here tonight, Josh Acey with 22.
Wow, that's 22 quiet.
Just
ones.
a quiet 22.
Yeah, quiet 22. That's interesting. You know, and wow.
16 games here on the season, the Sacred Heart Knights have been held into the 40 points just 4 times.
What was the final score?
Minneapolis has done it twice. The final was
I'm
53
sorry.
to 48.
Thank you.
In December, we held them to 46 points. They got the 7-point win there. The following game, Southeast lost to them 44 to 40. Solomon lost to them in the championship of that tournament there in 48-44, and then they lose tonight to Minneapolis 53 to 48. So they have been held way under their scoring average here tonight.
Each team with just 2 turnovers in the second half. Is well played second half.
Yeah, well played second half. I'd like to know how they beat Beloit without Too Good.
Skidmore had a good game from what I've read, and they would have had to been
lights out.
Got a lot more point production out of their outside game than they did tonight. I was really kind of shocked at the lack of production in their outside.
Yeah, Brown missed a ton of them, and
Jordan, I guess I'll
Jordan
chalk
off
that
the
up
bench.
to our defense. I'll chalk it up to our defense.
Yeah, Caleb Jordan, the freshman off the bench, is the only one that hit an outside free ball for them. Reardon missed everything. Brown, I don't believe he made a 3. And that kind of reflects the defense Minneapolis played. We were right there and no space. I don't know that they played a better defensive team this year than what we put up against them here tonight.
You know, they really didn't even take that many outside shots, guys.
No, they really didn't. They really focused more trying to get it in.
We don't have the stats on it, but, you know, they just didn't take that many outside shots, which really surprised me. Because that's really their strength, is be able to hit from the outside and also play well inside. But their motif tonight seemed to be to get it inside against a smaller Minneapolis team. Yeah. And it worked for them to an extent, but not enough to get the win.
Yeah, Coach is over there. I think we're going to have an interview once he gets done with the radio station. But it's just a nice overall performance tonight. I was very impressed with how they persevered and how they worked hard at it, and they come away with a victory here at home. Great crowd tonight. Just a nice job by Minneapolis here at home against the Sacred Heart Knights.
Pretty astounding game. Pretty astounding win. Big win for the Minneapolis Lions.
Probably one of the biggest crowds we've had in a while here. Both sides filled up. Just a good crowd. Sacred Heart brought a good crowd, but Minneapolis had a very good crowd as well. So nice job by the Lions tonight.
Well, let's take a real quick break. We'll be back for an interview with Coach here in just a minute.
Lions coming with a victory tonight. Coach, hey, congrats on a big win tonight. My nerves were shot clear on up to the end, but nice job tonight by the Lions.
Well, thank you. It's a lot easier on the nerves when you're up by 3 or 4 there at the end, as opposed to being down by 3 or 4. And that was a product of a lot of the work that we put in the third and early in the fourth quarter. The boys did a good job tonight. Yeah, they did. The third, you talked about the third and the fourth quarter. The third quarter, they came out and really did a nice job of bouncing back after the Knights had taken a lead into the halftime, and they came out in the third quarter, really did a nice job of working hard. I was very impressed with our defense. Two Good's a very good ball player, but we kept putting the body on him, and we kept doing the same thing on their outside shooters. And really defensive, we once again, I think Dale shared with us, held them under 50 points for only the
fourth time
this year. So, and we've done it twice.
Yeah, that's good news. It's nice when we're above 50 when we hold them under. But, the boys did a good job on Two Good and Skidmore for that matter. Two Good's been out with a concussion for the last couple of weeks, and so we prepared like he was going to give us exactly what he gave us tonight, but we didn't know exactly if he'd be playing the whole game or what would be the situation. But their posts are very good. They're very active. They're strong and they're athletic, but not the greatest shooters in the world. I mean, they do a good job of finishing around the rim, but I mean, like you saw at the three-point line, we don't necessarily have to go contest them, and so we tried to take a little better advantage of that, and we also just made sure we didn't give them any low position. In that first game, we got really caught up trying to fight around to front. And a lot of times they did a good job of when we were fighting around, they'd get a seal on us and then they'd get that low position and they were just lobbing that thing over the top for layups. And that was what we talked about was with the guards, and Comfort's penetration and the post as well. Battle for position early, do your work early before they get the ball, and then when they get the ball, stay fundamentally sound and make everything they shoot contested. They're going to knock some down, but if they knock down a contested jump shot, you can live with that. Just don't give them all the cheap ones.
I was... and we did a lot of this with Gavin on the bench with foul trouble. Gavin brings so much energy to the floor and so much length to the floor, and with him being on the bench as much as we did, I had to give the guys credit just stepping up and really doing an awesome job.
Yeah, early on I was head was spinning a little bit with some of the, not necessarily the foul calls, but the foul situation we found ourselves in. I didn't know if we were going to make it through that first quarter for a little bit. And, Jay stepped in, had a couple of mental errors, but at the same time, he went in and gave us some solid minutes. But I think the biggest contributing factor to us, weathering that storm was our guards did an excellent job of rebounding. They did a great job of sealing off up top and not letting any of their wings come in and grab any loose ones. And so John's going to give you the same thing every night as far as very consistent, solid post play down low. And we've talked multiple times about Gage flying around and giving you that. But, our guards did a great job of playing physical and playing sound and helping us out as far as that foul trouble goes.
And you talked about Gage. Gage came in the second half and really played a physical, just a great second half, points-wise as well as rebounds-wise. Just a smart player in the second half. Mm-hmm. All the kids did, but Gage really did a nice job in the second half.
Yep, we saw some nice post-to-post passing from some of the guys in the second half. We haven't gotten to see a lot of that this year, but that was a product of them, kind of extending their pressure and going man. And Gage, the first time we played them, Gage had his best game of the year offensively anyway, because he kind of more or less just put his head down and started attacking the rim. And early on, a little bit of foul trouble, so he wasn't able to do that. And I thought in the second half he did a good job of doing that, being aggressive and attacking the rim, but also, being smart, not picking up any cheap fouls.
Coach, just kind of put this game in perspective. You all broke a 7-game losing streak tonight to the Knights. They're 15-0 coming in, very highly ranked in Class 2A. Just the 25th win in our program's history since 1925 over the Knights. So you pulled off a good one tonight, and against I mean, 15-0. They're a good squad. They beat Beloit up at Beloit.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
they beat Southeast down there at Southeast
Twice.
They beat them twice. You know, and we've been quaking in our boots all year long, thinking about our sub-state coming up. But you're starting to get these guys into a very good, efficient basketball team, and I'm not posting any predictions about what we're going to do at sub-state, but you're really bringing this team around.
I'm proud of how they're coming together.
Yeah, you know, and that's a tribute to the boys. Early on, we looked a little jumbled up, not uncomfortable to say the least, especially early on in the season, those December games. Offensively, it was painful to watch it here live, and even more painful to watch it on film offensively. But like I said, the Beloit game, you know, it was a good opponent, and it kind of eliminated our opportunities to get cheap stuff. And so I think that playing Beloit, you know, we had to execute. And I think the boys, you know, executing at a high level and that desire to beat Beloit and that competition in them, you know, they started to get comfortable with the offense because they were doing things they had to do. And they're getting more comfortable with their roles and understanding where their opportunities to attack are and what they bring to the team. And, you know, we shot the ball very well from outside in the first half. That helped us a lot with the foul trouble, but they're doing a lot better job of executing, and the flow and just that continuity is starting to develop.
And I'm seeing a much more confidence in our outside shooters compared to what we've had. I mean, our inside game has been our game, and we've had a lot of shots that we've tried from the outside that just wouldn't go in. But these last few games, we're starting to see some reward there. Some guys are showing some confidence in their shots.
Yep. You know, Josh, Brandon, David, they're all doing a good job knocking those shots down outside. And some of that is just, you know, being in the gym. As the season progresses, you're getting more and more shots up, and things are starting to fall for you. But a lot of it also is, understanding when to reverse the ball and how to attack and draw the defense to you, so that in turn you get your teammate an open shot. And they've done a good job stepping up and knocking those down. And we've also, after the Beloit game, we learned quickly, you know, in the fourth quarter of that game, we started settling for outside shots instead of, you know, getting the ball inside and then taking outside shots when they presented themselves. And so that was another focus tonight, and I thought we did a good job with that. You know, if you reverse the ball or you got a wide open look, take it. But at the same time, let's put some pressure on the defense and make them guard us and go attack the basket. And I thought they did a great job of that.
Well, Coach, congrats on a big victory. We'll let you go, but thank you for coming up and sharing with us. Just congrats on a nice victory tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well, we're going to put this baby to bed. It's quite a baby.
Yeah, great victory for the Lions tonight. Hats off, just an absolute great performance as we come away with a victory, big victory here tonight. So just a nice job tonight. We've got another, we've got 2 games next week. Tuesday on the road.
Let's double check and make sure I'm not speaking. I think it's at Republic County.
I think it is too. And then we've got at home against Southeast of Saline.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, we go to Ellsworth.
Go to Ellsworth
Tuesday and Southeast Saline here.
So Tuesday we'll be back on the road, and then we'll be back home. Don't forget, next week we got a chili feed next week and a soup supper. Lions Club, Noon Lions Club is putting on their scholarship soup supper. Pie.
7-alarm chili.
No, I calm it down. I calm it down for this one. So.
Well, did you notice I went from 6-alarm to 7-alarm?
So congrats to the Minneapolis Lions. For myself, Scott Osherman and
Dale Leach and Mike Perry. Thanks as always for listening, having us in your home. Your source for Minneapolis high school sports. Eagle Communications Channel 20. SalinaPost.com.
Good night.